National 5 students, let's do this past paper question together. So this one says, in an investigation into the distribution of woodlice in a woodland, students collected and counted them every day for 5 days using the sampling technique shown. Name this sampling technique. Now hopefully all of you will be able to quickly identify that this is a pitfall trap, okay, and hopefully you'll have had an opportunity to go and pop these somewhere in your school grounds or nearby and actually do this practical. Part 2, identify 2 variables that should be kept constant when setting up this sampling technique. This is a tricky one, but we need to look at the variables surrounding the trap for this one, okay? So things like the size, like the width, the shape, or the depth or the level of the trap, okay? So you could have said any one of these several options for trap, okay? You don't have to say all of them for this mark. You could have said size of trap, that would have got you a mark, width of trap, another mark, shape of trap, depth of trap, etc. You could have also talked about the type of camouflage, okay? So the leaf that they've put on top here, that's the camouflage, okay? So the type of camouflage, or you could have said something along the lines of the number of the leaves, okay? Anyway, whichever of these you select, these are variables that will have to be kept constant when setting up this particular sampling technique, the pitfall trap. You have to state one way in which the results could be made more reliable. So I always teach my students to remember ReRe. So when you see a question that asks about reliability, then you should be instantly thinking repeat. And in this case, what do you repeat? Well, you repeat the investigation, okay? This is a investigation, so we repeat that investigation, okay? Or you could have actually been more specific about what that includes, and you could have said something like setting several traps instead of just setting one, okay? You set several traps. That would have been acceptable as well for that answer. Okay folks, I hope that was helpful. See you in the next one.